Pop out of the engine bay. We have a battery in there too now.
Well, I try to tell you so, yes I did, but I guess you didn't know. As the sad story goes, maybe now I got the flow.
Okay, all the new spark plugs are in now.
Holy fuck, boys! The old beast's alive! This feels great!
So welcome back to the YouTube video. It's currently the next day from the last video we watched. This is the next day now. In this video we're gonna be tackling the ignition distributor, what throws the fire to the spark plugs and starts the engine, that thing, you know. I have all the new pieces to make this thing go. I hope. Knock on wood. But in the last video, if you guys watched it, we did a full oil change on the motor and put a new oil filter into it. And I didn't really film it as much, but I did drain the gas out. Yeah, I drained all the gas out. Only thing I have not done yet is put that hose back onto the gas tank. So we would need to put that back on before we put gas in her. If not, it's just gonna go through there and onto the ground. But we're gonna do that later. All we need now is screwdrivers. Probably like a star, I think it is. That, and we need a crowbar. It was around here somewhere. Oh, it's right in my face. Okay. So now, come over here. And pretty much literally just hop it up in there. But first we're gonna go grab a marker so we can mark exactly where the that gear thing there is, the timer. So I'm gonna grab a marker and I'll be right back. Okay, well I'm up in the engine now. But hopefully this I heard something. But hopefully this marker pen there here works. So what you want to do before taking it apart is take your pen and try and mark it. Doesn't seem to be marking the best. Fuck. Also, you're gonna want to watch. You see this white cap here? You're gonna want to watch how yours is pointing. See, mine is pointing towards like the driver's side, towards the back. So you're gonna want to put it on. You're gonna want to put it back on exactly, pretty much how you took it off. And I think I'm gonna have to go out and get another marker because this one doesn't seem to be working. And at the same time I'm out, I'm gonna grab a rag and you're gonna want to put it over your carburetor so you don't accidentally drop anything down in there, because it's not hard to. Then you have to take all your carburetor off, and then yeah, so it's just easier to put a rag over that. So I'll be back. 1 second. Okay, well I got my rag over the carburetor now. And I got a blue Sharpie, so hopefully this one works a lot better. So what we need to do now is take off this cap. Just gonna put it up here by my windshield wiper, and then I'm gonna take this take something and then come over here and put it underneath this gear here and just lift up, pop it off. Sorry if I don't have a good angle. I'm kind of just using my one hand to film and one hand to work with, so my bad with that. And also, if you know which, if you know your spark plug wires and which one they hook up to, then you'd obviously take them all off, and that would be out of your way. But I don't know, so I'm not gonna touch it. So I'm just gonna like let it be in my way. But I'm gonna put the camera down for a second and try to use my two hands and actually try to get this off. So. So I almost got it off now. Okay, it's off now, so that's great. I'm just gonna go and kind of just mark it again so I don't lose it. Okay. So now that that gear is off, it was a little hard to come off because mine was pretty rusty, but I just sprayed it with the WD-40, and then I used a flathead screwdriver and a little bar, another flathead screwdriver, and I pried on both sides and just popped right up. So now our next step is to this plate here, all this plate right here, and this electronic thing here, take that completely out. It should be all in one piece. And there should be well, it's already gone, my screw, because I tried to work on this thing last year. So the screw is already out, but you will have a screw right here through this middle piece going into your other plate. So you have to remove that as well. And it's like kind of like part of it in here. So you also have to remove that. And there seems to be another part of it back here too. So hopefully it's not too hard to get out. I think I'm just gonna try to pry it out because I don't have any other way. So wish me luck. I don't think there's any really good camera spots where I can really put you guys see. So I'll just put you guys down and I'll pick you back up when this is off. Okay, so it's actually not a part of it. It's actually a thing here, which I think a spring might go on there. Might have to pull that out of there. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna keep on with this. Maybe that just pops in there too. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna keep on unhooking this in the wire here and taking it completely out. So I'll pick you guys up when this is all the way out. So I googled it up just to make sure. This pin here doesn't hook to anything. Nothing hooks to it. It just sits in there. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna get out of here now. Go get my new one, and wipe down the insides of this, and then install the new parts. So I'll see you guys then. So now I'm just gonna go with this other rag and just wipe down the inside of the part here there. Wipe it down a little bit. Clean it up. There. That looks pretty good. Now, this is the old part right there, and here's the new one. Should be the same thing, I hope. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, same thing. That is great. My luck, I would have got the wrong one. But it's the right one. So now, gonna install this back in here carefully. And that little pin that you took out, like ripped it out before, see? That's gonna pop right back down in that groove right there. Like that. And then you take a little wire here, and you're gonna put that goes in here somehow there. Not 100% sure yet. I'm gonna just put the camera down for a second and I'll pick you guys back up. I thought there's supposed to be a screw to also hold it down, but I guess not. Anyways, you're gonna take your gear again, and you're gonna make sure your arrow is pointing the same way you took it off. Arrow right here. Mine is, and my line lines up with my other marker that I made on the on here. So make sure all that lines up, because that's very important. If not, you will have problems. I'm gonna put the camera back down because it's a little hard to do it with one hand. Anyways, once that gear is back in place, install everything else the same way you took it off, and then put your cap back on, and then you should be good to go. You should have your truck should start, or Jeep, or whatever your vehicle is. You should have spark again. So I'm gonna put this back together, and then I'm gonna go hook up my gas line again, put some fresh gas into it, and we will be trying to start it. This thing should start, but if it does, I might cry. This thing's been parked for the last 8 years. I pretty much grew up in this Jeep whenever this thing was running all the time. So I'm gonna start filming. I'm gonna stop filming for a little bit, and I'm gonna reinstall this and then pick you guys up later. So see you guys there. Okay, well, now I got that stuff back together now. Now what you want to do is take a thin piece of paper and go back here, put it in between that silver piece right here, put it in between there and the sprocket, and then take a flathead screwdriver, a star, take a star, and then loosen this screw here on this thing right here. Loosen it a little bit, enough for there to be movement on this. Okay. Then remove your piece of paper. Oh, I dropped you guys. And then it should be looking like this. Anyways, that should be good like that. And then you're gonna want to take your cap over here again, and you remember how you took it off? And then put it back exactly how that was. Mine was like this. And then you're gonna want to put your cap back on. Check out your tips here. Mine seems to be all good. Don't seem to be in bad shape, so I'm just gonna throw it on like this. And I'm gonna need my two hands again, so okay. Now that you got your cap back on, you're gonna want to take your wire over here, pass it over here, and hook them back up. And then after that, if you don't have any other problems, then go give it a try. But me, I have to go, after I plug this back in, I gotta go hook up my gas line to my gas tank to put gas into it. That's the only thing I have left to do, and throw a battery into it. Also, I did forget to mention, I didn't mention it because I didn't have a battery unhooked, but when you're dealing with this, it's better to unhook your battery before going in there, because it is electrical. So yeah, unhook this up. I probably won't film me hooking up my gas line because, you know, that was in the last video, which I didn't film. Well, I filmed it, but I won't be filming it to put it in the video. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll pick you guys back up whenever I'm installing a battery into here, and seeing if it'll crank over and start. It should. So I'll see you guys when I'm doing that. Don't forget to plug in your wires though. Okay, well, welcome back. It's been like a few hours now. I've been like struggling. I ended up taking the entire thing out because you know how this piece in here was moving around before? Well, turns out a clip is supposed to go on the back underneath it to hold it in place. So that's not supposed to move around or anything. It's a little tiny clip with like 3 prongs onto it. It looks like a triangle with like a hole in the middle. That's what they clip on underneath that to hold it in place and from it moving. So I took it all out because I didn't know what was going on. I took it all out and I took it all apart, and then I found that clip and I put it all back together after I found out where that clip went, and now it's all perfect and good. And now I'm just reinstalling it back in. All I got left to do now is to put the cap back on and hook up the wire. And also, before, you know how it was hard to put on this cap? Well, that's because I had something also wrong done. Because like now it's like easy to go on. There's just that wire back here is actually out, not in place. Make sure that wire is inside. There. Okay, I'm gonna put my hand down for a second to put that on, but yeah. Okay, well I got the cap back on now. See? And I got my wire here hooked back up. And that. So, and yep, that's pretty much all it. So now we're gonna hop out of the engine bay. We have a battery in there too now. And I already put let me get down from here now. It's a pretty big far step. Yeah, so I already did all that. Now I'm just gonna spray some brake cleaner in the carbs again, because I already did have this all back together, I just seen before, and I sprayed brake cleaner in it, and it just turned over like it did before, like 8 years ago. It would just turn over and turn over. That's what I did. Just gonna pull the dipstick out one too. I changed the oil yesterday into it, beautiful. Yeah. It's good to start it. Okay, I'm just gonna put the GoPro down for a second and go inside and grab my phone, just in case it does start. I'm just gonna put this window down. And I'll probably set you guys up somewhere around there. I can probably put you guys like here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna spray some brake clean on the carbs. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go hook up my my other Jeep with booster cables and hopefully give that more juice. It doesn't seem to be turning over fast. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go see if I can get some spark plugs at the local gas station. And if we can, well, then we'll change the spark plugs, and then it should maybe fire. Cause it's either not getting spark or not getting fuel. Well, even if I spray stuff in the carburetor, it's not like doing anything. So it must be the spark. So I'm gonna go see if I can get some at the local gas station. If not, I'm gonna have to wait for tomorrow and go to Gatsby and get spark plugs. I should have got spark plugs today. I thought about it, but I didn't, and now it's kicking me in the ass. Oh well. I'm gonna go before it's almost 7 o'clock, and the local gas station closes at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna hurry up and go see if he has any GR4 spark plugs. Oh well. See you guys soon. Okay, well, it's actually the next day now. I did end up getting plugs, but I should have went and looked inside the Jeep first, because I also found 2 packs of spark plugs. But I started working on this thing at 11:30, 12 o'clock today. It's currently like 6 o'clock right now. I changed the modular and that, and cleaned it all up. And the one that I was originally in the Jeep is out of here now, as you can tell. I took another one, a complete whole another one out of a first gen, because I got like 4 or 3 first gens parked around here, and that one was still in it. So I took that one, I cleaned it up and all that, and I still wasn't getting no spark. And turns out to find out I had one last thing to change, and it was my coil. So I robbed that off my truck too, to put on this one. And then I cranked it over, and I got spark. I've been trying for the last 2 days to get spark on this thing. Well, really, the last 8 years. I mean, like when this truck was parked, it's because it had no spark. So that's why it sat for the last 8 years. But I dug it out of the snowbank. I dug it out 2 days ago, and I've been wrenching on it ever since, and I finally just got spark. So I'm gonna go put the spark plug back in. I'm gonna go put the spark plug back in, or I might take them all out and I think I'm gonna take them all out and install new spark plugs, just to help it fire more, give it more life. I'm gonna put all new spark plugs into it, and then I'm gonna put some gas in the carb, and then I'm gonna crank it over again. So I'm gonna put you guys down for a second, and I'm gonna go change all those plugs right now. And if you're wondering what kind of plugs they are GR4s spark plugs. So whenever those are in and I'm ready to start it again, I'll pick up the camera. Okay, all the new spark plugs are in now. Now I'm gonna put some gas down the carb, and then I'm gonna attempt to start it. So I'll put you guys back over here. First startup in like 8 years. Oh my god. I'm speechless. First startup in like 8 years, maybe 9 now. Oh my god. It's running again. Never thought I would see the day. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put the camera down for a little bit and just take this in. My dad would be so proud right now. Oh, I bet you he's smiling up there right now. Did this for him. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. So I hope this video might have helped you, might have not. Maybe you just watched it for the fun of it. But if it did help you, well, glad that I was able to help you as well. Because I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I had zero clue what I was doing this entire time. But hey, look, it's running. Feels pretty damn good. And I'm only 17. Imagine what I can be doing in like fucking 10 years from now. That is crazy. And I'll soon have a garage and I don't have to work outside and freeze my ass off outside. Because it's the sun's going down now and well, camera doesn't look like it, but it is there. It's like almost 6:30, 7 o'clock now. It's getting a little chilly now. I see that this light bar is starting to burn out. Me and my dad put those on. So I'll leave them on until they fully burn out. Then I'll probably end up keeping them. But yeah, 1985 Dodge Ram Charger. Alive. All the lights work, everything. Inside's a little messy there, ignore that there. It was used as a storage vehicle for the longest time because it didn't run for the last 8 years. But right now, I'm gonna pick up all the tools. And that smoke that you see in here right now, that's nothing, that's just oil burning up. I'm pretty sure you put oil down the piston plugs whenever it stopped burning 8 years ago, so the motor wouldn't like seize up. So that's what's just burning off right now. I did put all new plugs in except for one on this side. That one right there, because the wire came off, but you know that little like silver part that goes onto the spark plug itself, well, that was like stuck onto the spark plug, so I just left that one there, and it's still running right now, so there's nothing wrong with them. The spark plugs there's nothing wrong with the spark plugs. They had spark, just you know, sat for 8 years plus. God knows how long those spark plugs are in there to begin with, so first set of plugs wouldn't hurt it, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna pick up my tools now, and then I might film myself ripping around the yard a little bit with it. This tire is flat, but if I put air into it, it does hold air for a little bit, but maybe it'll go down faster from me rolling around on it. But I know once I put air into it, it holds its air for like 30 minutes maybe, if that. Doesn't hold air for that long. But yeah, I'm gonna pick up all my tools, shut the vehicle off, pick up all my tools, and I'll pick up you guys later whenever I'm ripping around the yard. First time it ran in 8 and 9 years, and then the first time it will move on its own power in 8 and 9 years. The last few years has been just towed around the yard with another vehicle because it didn't run. But now she can finally move on her own power. Oh well, nothing happened, and I'm picking up my tools now, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. So see you then.